1 in 8 women get breast cancer regardless of their family history. The odds of getting breast cancer because of an inherited gene mutation are actually much smaller.
Right, but knowing if you have that gene could be a big impact on you and your family. News Channel 3's Erica Moke talked to a local woman who underwent genetic testing, getting results she says are invaluable.
It was good.
Carol Orr didn't beat breast cancer once, she beat it twice. She says the back-to-back battle is one she knew at some point she'd have to face.
I've grown up knowing that sooner or later I'm going to have breast cancer.
Cancer runs in her family. Her mother battled the disease 4 times.
This is our youngest son, Paul, who is
And she says she didn't want her kids and grandkids to face the same fate.
I remember my youngest son saying to me, "Are you going to die?" And I said, "No, I am not going to die." And so it was the toughest part of telling them, is knowing that I put that fear into their lives.
Though research shows most breast cancers are not hereditary, Orr wanted to ease some of that fear. That's why she opted for a simple blood test to check her genetics.
I wanted my children and grandchildren to have the answer because they would have to make certain decisions based on that.
Daughters or sons, a lot of people are more motivated by their children to get information.
Cindy Murray is a genetic counselor and says if the person tested does carry a concerning gene, there's a 50-50 chance close family members could too. But there are a lot of other contributing factors as well. Things like personal and family history, who had cancer, what type, and how old they were when they were diagnosed.
But say there's 3 people with breast cancer all related to each other on the same side of the family, that would indicate that they're at increased risk for having something hereditary. Doesn't mean we would find something, but it might be worth looking into.
These are the genes they tested for.
That test gave Orr some peace of mind. Today, she's doing well, and even better knowing
this was breast cancer, uterine cancer. That was my mother.
She doesn't have the gene.
So I felt almost like I gave him a gift. I don't know how badly I would have beaten myself up if I'd had it. And I know there's nothing you can do about it, but it's still that mother thing that you think, I just don't want him to have that. And they don't.
You heard us mention those odds earlier. Studies show 5 to 10% of breast cancers are linked to an inherited gene mutation. If you want to learn more about what qualifies someone for genetic testing, we have a checklist straight from a genetic counselor with the West Michigan Cancer Center available for you on our website, wwmt.com. Also, it's never a bad idea to talk to your doctor if you have questions. In the studio, Erica Moke, News Channel 3.